Hey FlossTube, welcome back to my crazy catty wonderful life. It's Leslie with That Cat Flossing. Today is Friday, May the 11th. It is the 11th day of Maynia, and it's been a stitching mania around here, I'm here to tell you. Anyway, thanks for coming back to watch, y'all. If you're returning, I sure appreciate you coming back and chatting with me about my crazy life, all the goofiness and all the stitching, all the good stuff. And if you're new, well, stay tuned. It's a lot of goofy, a lot of crazy, a lot of kitties. You can see two of them up there. That's Fooey, one of my chocolate point girls, and Katie. And I don't know if y'all have seen Katie before. Katie is a Sphinx. That's what happens when you take your husband to cat shows with you. You come home with strange kitties. So, yes, we have a naked cat in the mix. My husband loves her. He puts up with my cats. What am I going to do, right? But anyway, welcome back, y'all. I'm going to talk kind of fast because I got things to do, places to go, people to see. What am I all into? It's been a good gustatory week for me this week. My husband is he's been on vacation the last 3 days. Today's his third day. He just took a couple days off. So we've actually eaten out a little bit. And I love Chinese, Thai, Vietnamese, all different types of Asian food, practically. But they have not been my husband's favorite. I finally got him to where he would eat Chinese food. And then I finally got him to where he would occasionally go eat Thai food. And we went into Fort Smith. I think it was Monday of this week. We had some errands we had to run, and we ran into Fort Smith, and we were going to go eat Thai, but the Thai place that we liked was closed that day. And then he wasn't happy, so pulled up Yelp, and there was a place a couple blocks down the road. It was Vietnamese place, got 5 stars. Let's go there. I want Vietnamese. He wasn't happy about it, but he went. He got, he loves meatballs of any kind, and he got a pho with meatballs in it, and now he's in love. So we're going back to have Vietnamese food again this afternoon when I get done with this, and we have to go run some errands. And so, yay! I've made a convert out of him. So good for me on that, right? The next thing I'm all into is spring in Arkansas. Man, it's beautiful here right now. It's so green and lush and verdant and just every beautiful adjective you can think of to describe lots of green, beautiful nature. We went driving around a little bit yesterday and just everywhere here. I'm from deep South Texas, which is flat as a pancake. Can be very green or very deserty depending on what the rain situation is like at any time. And when I was growing up, I remember it being much more green than it's been. There's been a lot of drought over the last probably 15 to 20 plus years there. And it's no longer as green and verdant as what I remember. But anyway, here it is so green. And we went driving, and also there are not a whole lot of just little creeks and rivers and whatever there. And you can't go a stone's throw without finding some little creek. And we were driving up through some hills yesterday, and it was just so pretty, and creek running, and had to stop and help a turtle across the road. I'm not sure the turtle's going to forgive me. Hope he got to the right side. Anyway. And then the last thing I am into is, this is goofy, y'all. We're going into Fort Smith after a while, and we're both getting haircuts, and my hair is long. Can't wait. Whacking off about 5 or 6 inches. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be all into as soon as we can get into Fort Smith is a haircut. Because I'm just lazy. I just don't go get it done. And I wear my hair up 90% of the time, especially in the warmer months. Because if it's down on my neck, I can't stand it. I'm hot all the time anyway. So, yay. Haircut time. That's probably more than y'all wanted to know. But anyway, can't wait to get that done. So those are my all intos. Sorry, y'all. Got either cat hair or my hair flying around here. So I have one FFO. Y'all, I'm so excited about it being done with this. I don't know what to do. I worked on stitching this for a couple of months, more or less. And then for about most of April, I stitched on it like it was my job, just because it's a Mother's Day gift and I wanted to be done. And then I've never framed anything myself. This is Mother's Heart by Shepherd's Bush. And I got it framed. So it is 99% FFO'd. I just didn't buy quite enough of the double-sided sticky tape. So that's one of my errands I've got to run, is get a little bit more of the sticky tape so I can put the paper on the back. And this is a frame that I got at a resale shop in, I don't know, Russellville or Dardanelle. And it was all, here, I'll show you what color it is. It was that color. It was a very dark brown. It wasn't very pretty. But I sanded it down some, painted it with this silvery color, and then antiqued it with some of the wax, like what Farm Girl Michelle had talked about in her last video. And I like the way it looked, with the exception of, I got a little enthusiastic rubbing the wax off, and there's a ding down at the bottom. And I'm trying to decide if I want to try to repair that with a little bit more silver paint and then go over it again with the wax, or if I should just leave well enough alone. I don't know. Fits almost perfectly. The frame is not quite square. It is slightly longer top to bottom than it is to side. So the words are just a little close on the side, but you can see them and you can read them. And I pinned it. Thanks so much to Teresa Vanette, Kitten Stitcher, for her tutorial on doing that. And again, it's not perfect, but it's the best one I've ever done. So can't tell you how excited I am to be 99% done with this. And as soon as we go into Fort Smith and I get that other tape, I will be 100% done with it. So it's Mother's Heart by Shepherd's Bush. I just got very lucky to find a frame that was, you know, very, very close to being the perfect size. So I'm very happy with that. I don't have any other FOs. Haven't finished anything. The only whip I've worked on is Blackberry House from Plum Street Samplers. Boy, for some reason, I have a hard time saying their name. And I've gotten a little bit of progress on this. Not a whole lot since I've been Maynia-ing. Would that be the right word? Having mania. I've been more manic than usual. Anyway, there's my Blackberry house. I have started on the top. There's a little house over here, and this is the top lines of the roof. I put in this little Quaker motif down here. And other than that, I think I started this silver leaf and maybe this little bit of black. But anyway, just a little bit of progress. So, but I love that piece, and I want to continue to get some progress made. And I'm less than 50% done, I'm sure. But progress, right? As long as we're moving forward, we're not moving back. So anyway, that's been the only thing other than all of my new starts that I have worked on. I don't know if y'all can see. This is my basket that and it's basically a file box, a wicker file box that I keep all of my project envelopes in. So they'll have their little tags so I know what they are. And again, I stole that idea from somebody, maybe Emily. That would require me to remember. Anyway, I started last Friday, which was the 4th, which was my next one that y'all hadn't seen. And I didn't make any additional progress on the 3 that I started the 1st through the 3rd. They're just like they were last time we talked. This is Fresh Eggs Farm by Kathy Haberman, Hands-On Design. Everybody's seen this before. I've just got a little bit of start on the main piece there. Sorry, I've got all the stuff to do both pieces in here, so it's a big crowded mess. Sorry, rustle, rustle, crinkle, crinkle. Y'all know how I feel about everybody apologizing for everything, so I'm not gonna. I have the start of a chicken. There she is. It's a chicken on a little bit of fence. And that's all I've got done. And I have found it. This is 32 count slate, I think, whatever the recommended fabric is. Hand dyed by Stephanie, I think. Anyway, I have found it somewhat more challenging to work on the darker fabric. So I think that that's going to be probably a daylight project when I can sit by the windows and, you know, have a little bit better light on it. And I do have a good hot light, but still a challenge. And then last Saturday, which was the 5th, I think, I'm doing the stitch along with Lynette and Lori. Lynette of Homesteading on the Home Front, Lori from Mischievous Stitches, Donna Ray from Flannel Jammy's Farm, and a bunch of other people that I can't think of right now. But this is the Sally Spencer sampler from Birds of a Feather. And I have really, really enjoyed this one. This one is, I haven't wanted to start other things. I have been, but I haven't wanted to. I really wanted to keep working on this. And this is on a 36 count. Darned if I remember right now. 36 count, hand dyed. We have a visitor. This is Ori, my little stud boy. He says hi, everybody. All right, sweet boy, you got to get down. Mama's busy right now. Still trying to figure out that he's a boy. I'm ready for him to figure out and make some kittens for me. But he's just the sweetest little thing ever. That part's kind of hard because he'll have to be confined once he's a breeding male. So, and he loves his mommy, so I'm going to really miss having him with me all the time. But on the 6th, I got another new start of Woolemina, also from Plum Street Samplers. I love this chart. You know, I love me some sheep. And I didn't get a huge whole lot done, but I got her done. So I've got a little sheep. And this is also on, I don't remember if this is 36 or 40 count. It may be 40. I don't remember. It's small. But my problem is I'm starting so many things that I just want to keep stitching on. Really do love almost everything I've started. And I'll show you the exception to that in a minute. This one, Michelle Bindi Stitchy was kind enough to share this chart with me once she was done with it. This is Mademoiselle Rose from Jardin, Prive, which if you didn't know means private garden. But this is one also that I want to keep stitching on, which is a little surprising because I'm not a big fan of stitching with 2 threads. And she's on a 28 count, and this is, it's a 28 count casual, and I think it's called Lavender Mist. It's just a very pale lavender gray, and there's my start on Rose. Got her top half of her tutu done. And I did do a color conversion. I'm using all DMC for her. I made the pinks a little bit brighter, and then some of the other motifs I'm gonna bring in purples to do. I just kind of brightened her up a little bit. But I've had fun with how much I've gotten done with her, and I'd like to sit and stitch on her some more too. And this linen is easy to see, so that will probably be one of my do it in the car projects. And she went in my Paris bag, which, by the way, I have enough material to make more of these, and this material also comes in a, I think, a lavender colorway, maybe a black colorway, a couple of other colors. So if you're interested in one of these in a different color, let me know. And let's see, on the, Rose was on the 7th. So on the 8th, I started this, which was a requested piece from my best friend Scarlet. And this is Texas Signs of Spring #1 from Redbird Designs. And it's on a 32 count, it's an even weave, and I think it's the one that's not as soft. I always get them mixed up. It's either Lugana or Jobelan. I think it's Lugana. I don't think it's Jobelan. But it's a 32 count even weave. And that's what I've got so far on it. On most of these, I'm using a combination of whatever the recommended fancy flosses are, DMC, and then I have pulled out probably 50% of my Victorian Motto colors are in use. and I just subbed them in for where I thought they were going to look good. And I love the Victorian motto threads. And now I'm going to shock y'all. On this Wednesday, the 8th, because we were on our way to Jardin for Steve to play golf, and I rode along and got to go eat Chinese food at a great buffet place there, and just hung out with him while he played. I only hit it 2 holes, I think. This is Time for God by LizzieKate, and I love what it says. Happy times, praise God. Difficult times, seek God. Quiet times, worship God. Hard times, trust God. And all times, thank God. Absolutely love what it says. What I don't love is the linen. I have no idea why I chose this linen. I don't know if it's I'm guessing it's the recommended. It is a 30 count. I think it is a week's dye work linen. It is, the weave is just very loose. Like, I mean, you can see it's 90% transparent. It was very difficult to stitch on in the car in bright sunshine because it just was transparent. And then I don't like the color either. I'm not into neutrals. I like color, and this color is just boring beige. I don't know, maybe boring tan. I don't know. Not crazy about it. Wish I had chosen a different linen, but I do love what it says, so I will be finishing it. And I'm doing it in the recommended fancy flosses because I had them. But so far, that is my least favorite of what I've started, and it's all about the color and texture of that linen. And then last night, I started Sing a Song of Seasons by Blackbird Designs, and I think this design is so pretty, y'all. Really love the design. And it is in my Tula Pink kitty bag that I got the fabric from Christine of Stitch All the Things. Thank you again, Christine. I still love this. I was like, look how well it matches. See, just matches perfectly. But anyway, I started that last night, and I think this is right side up. This is just the first color. The center is right here. I'm a center starter, and this was the color that was there, so that's what I went with. So it looks like nothing so far. Like 90% of everything I've started. Because I'm ready to get further along. I like it when the picture starts to emerge and you can see what you're doing instead of just random stitches on the page. But anyway, there's my starts for the last week. I love all of them. Well, I love the LizzieKate pattern. I wish I had chosen a different linen, but it is what it is. So I'm going to use it because I'm not frogging it out and starting over. Oh, I had one stitchy kindness this week. I made a project bag for, oops, shouldn't show the address. I made a project bag for Jan Miller, and she sent me this beautiful email. And Jan, I'll answer your email when I have time to sit at the computer. But she sent me this wonderful thank you card. So pretty, lovely note inside. Oh, excuse me, Fooey. On your way. Isn't that cute? Little prairie schooler of sheep and goats. I'll have to do those. So cute. Thank you, Jan. I appreciate that. That was very, very nice. Very unexpected, very unnecessary for you to do, but I sure do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Stitchers are the nicest people in the world. Then my next haul, I don't care if you like the word or not, stash enhancement, haul, goodies, whatever. My Victorian motto threads came in for this month, and I get the primitive edition and the limited edition. And like everything Nancy does, the colors are just fabulous. And I know a lot of people have already taken these out and showed them, so I'm not going to take them out. And then I had an order from Julie. Actually, I had, I think, 2 or 3 separate orders from Julie. So, but these are my newest patterns that have arrived. Bee Garden by Heartstring Samplery. Liberty Lane from Country Cottage Needleworks. This one is going to be a Maynia start. I just have to get it in the bag. Queen Bee from Little House Needleworks. Babushka's Blossoms from Plum Street Sampler. I need to get this done for fall. I think that's so cool. Patriotic Shaker Box from the Scarlet House. And this is the one that's on the shaker box is actually the one I'll be doing. Bluebird Out My Window. I love this pattern. Had to find a way. It's not a particular, it's not a well done picture. It's so shadowed over here on this side. It's just hard to show it. But anyway, this is a Brenda Gervais pattern. Oh, and then lastly, Mary Mustardseed from Scattered Seed Samplers. And then, of course, my 26 needles. I do like those needles, the Pat Carson needles. I really do like them. I don't like my needles to be super sharp because I tend to poke myself with them. But anyway, I do like those Pat Carson needles. So that's my haul. Last thing is project bags, and I have 3 that are shipping out today, guys. I'm going to pack these up and going to the post office as soon as this video is done. That's my errand. This is the Lavender Bird bag. It's got really pretty little birds down the bottom, and then the top has got see the little bee thingy and little bees flying around on it, and it's lined with this same fabric. And I have enough to do 2 or 3 more of those, I think. And then I have 2 of the, I don't know what to call this, the watermelon truck, the puppy with the flag material, I don't know. Anyway, it's just a really cute patriotic design. You can see it's, you know, they're not exactly alike because of where the fabric gets placed when I cut it, but I just thought they were so cute. And I have enough to make, I think, 2 or 3 more of these. Now, when I went to Joann's last time, they were out of this particular fabric. So the top, I got some more fabric that's slightly different. Let me find the one that I had to line with it. Yeah. So it's a patriotic stripe. So if you ordered one of these bags, it would probably, unless I go back to Joann's this afternoon and they have this fabric back in stock, the top would probably be this. But it still coordinates with it real well. But I have enough to make a couple more of those if anybody's interested in those. And then because I can't go to Joann's and not get more material, it seems, I've just, you know, I buy all the cross-stitch stuff, I buy all the material, I need an intervention. But when I was looking at the patriotic stuff, because I've got some more of that, the truck fabric, I thought this was adorable. Look at that mailbox. U.S. mail, stuffed with sunflowers or daisies, and just really pretty. Little birds in the bucket there. And somewhere on it, I thought there were some cardinals. Yeah, there's some cardinals on it too. Just depends on where you're seeing the cut of fabric. Yeah, you can see some of the cardinals there. Anyway, I thought this was really cute and pretty. So I got that. And then this is what I got to be the contrast, because I thought it's got mailboxes on it. And this has got all the states on it. So I just thought that was kind of cool between the mailbox and then whichever state you're going to send it to. So, and I have enough to make 3 of those, I think. And I could probably get more of that. And then my mother-in-law and I were brainstorming yesterday and came up with an idea to do something kind of cool. Now, my mother-in-law is an expert seamstress. The only thing I can make are project bags. Well, I can follow a pattern, but you know, why would I want to do that? I don't like sew clothing for myself. But my mother-in-law is an expert seamstress, and she has one of these like thousands of dollar embroidery machines, and she makes the most exquisite machine embroidered things. It's just really cool. She's always making stuff for people. So, but JJ's one of her quirks is she hates chickens, which is just hilarious because I tease her all the time that I'm going to get chickens. And I live next door to her, and she is, we'll just say she is unenthused about this idea. But the only way she wants to see a chicken is fried on her plate. But this is really cute chicken fabric, so I decided I needed some of that. And then I bought this barnwood looking fabric to go with it. And I'm going to have her machine embroider up here. Cluck, cluck. And I think it'll be hilarious. And if that comes out well, I will also be making some, made to order embroidered bags. And she will charge $10, which I will just add to the cost of the bag to embroider whatever you wanted on the front. And then y'all know I love bees. So I got really cute bee fabric. And then this for the top. And I'm just going to have her embroider Buzz across the top. And I think they'll be really cute. I hope to be able to update you and show those off next week. But if you would be interested in a bag of whatever type with like the Cluck Cluck Hens or the Buzz Bees fabric or something different, whatever you wanted, just let me know. I'm happy to accommodate those orders. Just be aware there'll be a $10 charge on top of the $35 cost for the bag because I have to pay JJ for her time and her materials to do the embroidery because, yeah, I don't do that part. But the only thing I think that you have to be cognizant of that is I purposefully on these two looked for a fabric that was not highly patterned where that embroidery would show up, because I think if you tried to do it on something highly patterned like this, I think it would get lost on it and you wouldn't really see it. But if you're interested in an embroidered bag of some sort, y'all let me know and I'm sure I can figure something out. I'm going to end it there because I've got lots of errands to run and things to do, and I'm at 27 minutes and my upload speeds are not the best. So we'll call it quits there. Thanks for stopping by to see all my mania and all my crazy y'all. I hope you come back again. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Hopefully I'll be back again Thursday or Friday of next week. Oh, the kittens are doing great. I will have a kitten video hopefully tomorrow. Another short. They're almost 6 weeks old and they're just cutest little things ever. But anyway, I'm signing off there for today. Thanks for coming to visit, y'all. I enjoy chatting with you. Y'all have a great day, a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. God bless y'all. Bye.